2010s. I loved having an iPad. Maybe a bit too much. Okay, pause. All right. Not that much. Somebody born in like early to mid Gen Z, I didn't see a world without technology. Apple just shoved all their devices in my face the moment I was able to use one. I started using this little mini ass iPod. That shit looked like a brick. It was like an MP3 player. And of course, since like the early 2010s had some absolute bangers, you already know I was listening to Minecraft parodies. Yes, I'm not even kidding. And of course, I would also listen to the Pokemon theme song. I don't know why I would just listen to these over and over again, but you know what? I can't lie. It's kind of a banger. I can't even hate. And of course, I would listen to people such as Usher, Pitbull, Katy Perry, you know, all the 2010s classics. And this was my first time having an Apple device. Before that, I had a DS, and my parents would not let me take my DS to school because they didn't want it to be a distraction for my learning. But of course, I was easily able to sneak this little mini iPod to school, and I would just listen to music sometimes. You know, when kids are throwing paper airplanes in the classroom, that shit's a complete ruckus. I was just sitting there with my fucking earbuds in, iPod in hand, listening to some bangers. And this is when I fell in love with music, because obviously I cannot go without music. If music didn't exist, I don't know what the hell I would do. I don't know. And shortly after, we became an Apple family. All right, we had every Apple device you could think of. Okay, not every Apple device, but you get the point. And in 2012, my dad bought his very first iPad, and it was for the entire family to use. And that was a grave mistake because I was on the iPad all day. My dad didn't even get a chance to use it. It was just me and my brother just spawn camping the iPad all day because I discovered the greatness of things such as the App Store. And of course, you got classics such as like Angry Birds, PVZ. I've talked about them plenty of times. And I would browse the App Store for so long because I always wanted new games to play. And I would find the most random games ever. Like I found this game called Tiny Wings. It was kind of tough. I can't even lie. Now, don't get me wrong. I loved all the games and YouTube videos that we grew up with, but I didn't even give myself a chance to breathe. Like I was always on that damn iPad. I was trying to rack up that sweet, juicy stimulation.